What's up, guys? How we doing? Today's one of them days, that don't feel like doing the push-ups at all. To be quite honest with you, I really thought about quitting for a moment. But then I realized who I was. And I realized that I'm not a quitter. And no matter what happens, as much as I don't want to do something, I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm disciplined. So with that being said, let's get let's get the first 25 knocked out. I'm tired, I'm sore, everything couldn't be worse. Still doing push-ups though. I think I finally recovered from that chest day. That was rough. That was a rough couple days. God, my freaking legs are all cut up. I was literally running through the forest. I put in a culvert on my farm somewhere and wanted to see if everything was working properly. It was, but then I proceeded to run down the creek, and which leads to my pond, which was actually, right now it's storming like really, really bad. This video is probably gonna take like 10 hours to upload because Starlink tends to not really work very well whenever it's cloudy and such. But anywho, running down the creek, pond was spilling over the spillway, which, you have a pond dam that dips down on one side like that just a little bit, spilling through that instead of going, it was going through the pipe too, but it was spilling over that. And we actually have like that's where like the cabin is. It's down there, and really close, the water is really close to that. But yeah, all the rivers are flooding, the roads are getting all washed out. It's great. It's a fun experience. Tomorrow, possibly, might be going down the river with one of my friends. We might go to the Missouri River. I'm not for sure what we're gonna do. If we can make it that far, that'd be freaking dope. But the river it's insane right now. I'm hyped. I actually hope we do that. But I guess if I stop uploading, that probably means I died on the river. So yeah, that'll be great. But anyway, let's get the next 25. But yeah, and I want to bring my phone, and I probably will, but we have to text somebody or call somebody once we get to the end of the river. Not the Missouri, but a smaller river that feeds into it that we're going to be going down. But my friend last time we went down the river, he actually lost his phone in the creek. Well, the river, I guess. And so we're like, all right, a couple of days go by. Then we're like, let's get metal detectors. Let's just go out there and see if we can find it. So, we look for an hour. We're looking, I'm scanning. I see like this little thing of weeds and stuff, tall grass. There's like a bunch of bubbles. There's like trash going, or like not trash, but holy crap. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's thunder. Tons of like stuff kind of piling up there. I'm like, you know what? That'd be a great spot for a phone. And it had a waterproof case on it, so, I was like, that'd be a great little spot for that kind of thing to go into. So I'm get the metal detector, I'm searching, then I hear dee-dee-dee-dee. I'm like, all right. Put my fingers down there, I'm like, oh, something slick right here. Grab it, sure enough, it was my buddy's phone. We found it, 3 days went past, 2 or 3 days, I don't remember, but, and then I was like, there's no way this thing works. I was like, this thing had to get water in it. Take it out of the phone case, out of the zipper thing, powered right on. No problem at all. Mind you, this was 2-3 years ago, so, I mean, I don't even know if iPhones were waterproof yet. They might have been resistant, resistant to water, but I'm not for sure. Yeah, that's a good experience, I literally cannot believe we found his phone, but that was insane. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, let's get the next 25 done. I really thought about going out down to the mats, but yeah, this is all right. My wrists are they just start getting a little achy at late times of night. Both of them hurt really bad. It's not for what you think, okay? I don't do that. But yeah. Yeah, it is so hot in here. Holy crap. I think the humidity just seeps through the walls of this place. Window over there has little holes everywhere, so our house is falling apart. But I actually replaced all the lights and the fans here. That one and that one. They were, I have this thing where I can lower the light level, to there, to here, boom. But whenever they had, before I replaced the light bulbs, there was all different types of ones. So when you would lower the light level, it would just some would stay on, some wouldn't, because they're all working at different, rates and, watts and stuff. One pulls more watts, one pulls less. Well, when you turn the little dial down, not all the light bulbs are going to go down at the same light level at the same time because they're all taking in different watts of electricity. Just common sense. My sister always asks why the lights are like that, and I'm like, dude, you put all the same lights in, they're all gonna work the same, and you ain't gonna have that problem. So, call me an electrician, I guess. Anyway, I really need to make a Q&A video live stream. I will do that. I've been so busy though. I literally have 3 videos that I'm editing right now that I genuinely don't have time to get to. Fully good videos that I can, if I sat down for half a day, I could probably get them all done, but it sucks. But anyway, all right. All right, guys. I don't know what day it is, but I think it's 1:07. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.